Yo yo yo, all my game musicians out there, this is the obnoxiousoboe, double O short for short, and welcome back to Let's Play aboard the very tiny SSM. Which makes sense because we are, after all, in a ferry, and, you know, ferries are a lot smaller than a luxury cruise liner, so... So last thing what we should do before we... well, arrive at our destination, you know, after we, step off the ship, we should, battle all these trainers here in their yeah, I guess a hiker like you would have very long range. I'm more of a mountain man. Being on a boat makes me sort of sick, and yet I fight on. Oh yeah, you know, being the hiker that you are. Because you guys hike high altitudes all the time, so it's not as if you guys are not very, well, not very prepared for the worst, you know. So, let's take care of Modril. I'm actually not really sure why I have Littlefoot out, because actually I think I forgot to switch the Pokemon out before I ended the episode, the last episode, so I'll have to remind myself to do that. But you know me, I'm just being the regular guy that I am, the regular average Joe who is still very long stressed out and burned out from work, so... Yeah, it's kind of amazing why I'm still doing LPs. I mean, you would think that with all the toils of work, it would make me a lot more taciturn. But I'm still going, even though I mean, I do sound kind of tongue-tied at certain times, but it's not really... It's just kind of me. I mean, I'm always that kind of shy type. And, oh, wow. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why we just switch out to someone who can perform the job a lot better. Someone like my concert master, for example. Yeah, what was I thinking? What on earth was I thinking? What in the name of Pluto was I thinking? Oh yeah, you boosted your speed up again. Well, I don't think you're going to be outspeeding my Hydrosaurus. That is, I hope you're not. So, can we get one Scald in here? Maybe, just maybe. I think we might, yes. As a matter of fact, we have sunk that dear rule. And anything else to add to your battleship for me to sink? Another D-rule. I must always make fun of that noise. And Scold! Come on, Scold. Be the Skraeling that you are and wipe out the rest of the Vikings. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Leave it to me to be dealing with a sturdy D-roll this time. I must contact you to the DA. I must contact you to the DEA because you are... I actually have no idea what the DEA stands for, so let's disregard that. But anyway, Derek and the Dominoes, or rather Derek, must be hiking up another mountain. I'm getting nauseous. Nauseous. I'm getting very nauseous. My daughter bought me the ferry ticket to calm my restless spirit from the tuberculosis that I gained from the mountain air. It did not work. I still pine for the fjords. Oh, you must be from Norway. And let me guess, does your daughter also battle? Yep, your daughter also battles. I'm trying to have a relaxing cruise, but I just can't stop thinking about the nuclear plant. Maybe a battle will take my mind off it? I don't know, I guess maybe it will. But then again, I might discourage you more from winning over the fight. And yay for the first encounter of Arbok. Charbok! No, I can't really do the Pokemon anime cries anymore because my voice is kind of worn itself out by this point. That it makes me kind of harder to do very, very good impressions of these, which I really don't do anyway. And Tofu Ring, I will not switch out. Because, yeah, you're poison type. And you almost sound like Charizard. Hooray, hoop diddly doo. Basketball time. Hoop diddly doo. Will I get 3 points? Or will I just get the regular 2 points? I'll just get the regular 2 points. However, I still lowered its speed, so it's still far slower than me. Hooray, sure. Let me just demare your tail. Whatever that means. Well, Tofu Ring is now as slow as a Slowpoke. Oh no, critical hits. Oh no, paralysis. Actually, yeah, no, because my cabin is right next to me, so what am I complaining about? Oh wait, I forgot. It's because that we're both at such a very, very large margin of difference that, you know, it's not as if I can really outspeed you when paralyzed. Oh, I couldn't concentrate. Well, thank you for the Sis-24, so I guess you're now gonna... No, I mean, I'm gonna comfort you anyway. I mean, it was a good fight. I didn't even know anybody who worked there. Why am I so worried? Well, I don't know, but, I mean, it's your own personal business, so I will just leave your business to your own. It does look comfy, of course. And my Pokemons are healed up. And I get to look out the whiteboard again. See all the Sharpie markers on the window pane. And I have to get off this boat once it stops. There might be people who are injured from the crisis at the power plant. If only I could be as speedy as this Quick Claw. Well, let me guess you're gonna give me Quick Claw. It does me no good, though, so why don't you have... Why is your head turned away from me? I think that's a bit of a programming error there, but I think that was meant to face towards me, but it was programmed wrong. I need to go and help those poor people who may be in danger. If only I didn't know the art of eye contact. If this cruise was supposed to be relaxing, it isn't, no. It most definitely isn't. And yeah, that was really weird. I mean, why exactly is your eye contact a little bit off, Nurse Joy? Oh no, now you're facing right. However, if I face down... Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit weird. I don't know why you just turn your head away. It's as if you're really disturbed at me because I was talking to you from the southern side. And I'm pretty sure that this isn't south. Oh, yeah, I battled you guys. So now we have, I'm guessing, one more door. And then off the SS title we go. Hey, you're a granny. Yes, yeah, I can't even do my old granny voice anymore. That's a bit... It's a bit unfortunate, but whatever. What can you do? I was a trader once. What a lovely time that was, but now I'm old and crotchety and I have no use for this TM. We make good use of it. Okay, double team. I won't make good use of it because I'm not exactly a big fan of uppers or downers. I mean, you guys know the scoop. That's the spirit. You guys know the full score that I don't really use moves like that far too often. So are we aboard? I mean, are we disembarked? Are you ready to No, I can't disembark because I'm a human. Yeah, I'm ready to disembark, even though technically the ship is supposed to disembark. We hope you enjoyed your stay. Well, thank you very much. I will see... Oh. So we are right now right in the middle of nowhere. Okay. And this music sounds a little bit familiar. I should know where this music is. I mean, what game this music is coming from, but I don't really know. It sounds a little bit more like one of those Color Splash-esque kinds of tracks, because the Paper Mario Color Splash soundtrack is a little bit more easy listening. I'm worried about my fellow rangers at the Beale Beach power plant, but I'm posted here to ensure that the power plant north of here remains safe too. You know, it's kind of funny that we're right now talking about nuclear fallout, and the music here is just so relaxing. I mean, it's kind of... I guess it's a bit odd. Bit oddball. Whoa! Are you a real Pokemon trainer? Look, I just found this at these bushes. At these bushes, it can be useful. Not in, but at! Well, thank you for the miracle seed. I will be using this on Chikorita anytime soon. And, whoa. Oh, this is pretty neat. It's like a little archway. And you must be a trainer. And you must not be a trainer. Round here, most of us folks work on the farms. And yay for awkward loops. Yee-haw! It's hard work, but it's enough to feed all of Tandor. Oh, cool. Oh, so it's a ranch. It's a ranch of some kind. With some Pokemon hiding in the cornfield, maybe? A Mischievous, wow. I would never think about seeing you in a farm in a million years. Honestly. Never in a million or a billion years I would see you in a cornfield. Hey, Mareep. Trainer tips. When fishing, you need patience and quick reflexes, and a great deal of... Wait until the message, oh, a bite, appears and reel it in quick, or else you'll be screaming off the top of your lungs. Your portrait of US Battalion more than eventually take a rest here for as long as you like. Okay. My Pokemon were healed. Yay! Yay! Have a safe trip, dearie. Oh, you can check the computer over there to check on your Pokemon if you like. I'm not exactly sure what I like better, my overly squeaky voice or just, you know, that... my just very squealing voice, or my old lady voice that I used to have, that I used to administer before, you know, shit happened. So what do you have to say, fisherman? Oi! Sport, you look like you're the kind of type to fish. I see that gleam in your eye. I'm gonna give you a very bad rod right there. That gleam, that hope. You seem to me like the kind of person who is ready to sit and wait for hours for something to... No, not for hours. Unless if that was intended to be a hyperbole. Good kid. Oh, thank you for the good rod. I mean, at least that's better than having an old rod. There's a good rod, boy. Why, I might even go so far as to call it a good rod. See what Pokemon you can fish up with it, eh, Spot? I loved how that switched from a southern accent to a British accent. Like, I don't know where exactly I'm altering these voices. I mean, I don't know how I'm doing that. No, I'm just having fun, though. But anyway, ranch time, or rather, let's stay away from the ranch. Because I hate moo-moo milk. It is unpasteurized and it gives me heartburn. Okay, jogger. Excusez-moi! Well, excusez-moi to you, mademoiselle. Yeah, Mademoiselle Mark, even though he's supposed to be a Monsieur. Mademoiselle Mark has a cotton knee, and... oh, maybe. Even though I think cotton knee is just a grass type. Yep, it's just a grass type, it's not flying type. It's not a flying grass hybrid, which I actually should have known better, but, you know me. After Gen 5, I don't exactly have a fixed knowledge of Pokemon, but... What am I doing? I have here a flying type. A flying birdie magpie. A giant magpie at that. Even though he's supposed to look a lot more like a blue jay than anything. Blue Jay way! George Harrison. Here comes the sun. And I say... It'll be alright in another 5 hours. There we go. And... Zoro has made a Z once more. How zealous of me. Fluffy! Aw, you little foot, come out! What is with my altering voices today? I must be a little bit hyper with that for some odd reason. Boom, crack, snap, crackle, and pop. You go down, you little sheep, you. And mind if I grab a little bit of your wool? No, not really. Ovaden, oh yes. It's time for all my Pokemon to have their turn. Come on out, my entire orchestra, and give it your big guns against this very pathetic Ovaden. Ja! Jawohl, Herr Commandant. First I spoke French, and now I'm speaking German. How amazing for me, I'm a polyglot today. Parlez-vous français? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Habla español? Ah! Esta mía. Oh ho ho, yeah, parlez-vous. My Pokemon are as fit as me, Mademoiselle Mock. Again, you're not Monsieur. I mean, you don't deserve to be a Monsieur. Or a Monsignor if you're formal. Or a Rancher if you're formal. Or if you're a vegetable. Once I was a trainer of some renown, but now I'm retired. My kids have my Pokemon now, and I enjoy the quiet life, so why exactly am I not at Agate Village right now? And are you an NPC, or are you just a... No, you're not a NPC, you're more of a... You're more of that kind of trainer who would fool a person to be an NPC. All I do is train, train, train all day long. Help me do some training. Okay, but don't say I didn't warn you, because you're gonna be ready for a whole great deal of training against my Pokemon. Hydrosaurus, come on out. Grozart, come on, excuse me, Turlard, come on out. Because right now, my Hydrosaurus is kind of a retard against a Kinnemunk. Because after all, Kinnemunk has the upper hand. And I have the little foot. Aha! Aha! I'll wait for your quick attack to be done before I send my coup de grace after you. Ho ho ho. But is it gonna take me another try? Yes, it will. How sad. Oh, but it was good while it lasted. Hey, guess what? I can scratch you now. Hey, guess what? You're still kind of an annoyance for using a quick attack move. Ah, there we go. Regardless, you still go down. And my Concert Master is right now at level 35, and I do believe that was my cue to go to a different Pokemon here. I don't know. Come on out, Zoro. Come on out, my masked fiend. And let's see who... Oh, yeah, Palige. Oh, okay, guess what? Wrong Pokemon. I meant to bring out my Alvin. Alvin! Where's Simon? Simon's Quest. Flame Burst. What? Okay, I know you're pretending to be Ho-Oh, but that's not really working now, is it? So, I am going to send out my very large spark after you, yes! Yes, yes, yes! Oh no, that was very lame. It's very lame that I didn't finish you up in one turn. And it's also really lame if I lose to you. Come on, can I meet my match? Yes! Come on, yeah, get out of here, please. Come on back to Calcutta. Kolkata, or Bombay, or whatever, Mumbai. Actually... It's good for Pokemon with Dig, but I'm not going to use Swift that much anyway, because Swift is still kind of... Still has sort of a bad attack stat. Phew, you've got to tell me your training tips. Trainer tips, go read the trainer tip signs. That's all I have to give you. Around here is a good place to exercise because the air is so clean. Wow, this must not be China or the United States. Because where we live in, the pollution and the water are so terrible right now. I mean, honestly, take a look at Michigan. Take a look at Flint. Remember Flint, guys. Flint is basically the new Chernobyl of water right now, because, I mean, I hate to give, you know, politically related information, but it's, you know, I mean, I'd rather not discuss politics in any video, but just, let me just say that Flint right now is in very, very poor condition right now. I really feel sorry for the residents there. Oh, speak of the devil! We had Swift, and now we were just talking about Dig. So yeah, there we go. I must be psychic. Nothing in these old farm ponds but a couple of lousy foretogs, but sometimes I fish up something good. Like Herman's Hermits? Or Herman's Head? Well, who knows? I guess we might find a DVD in the pond. We might find an old DVD of Herman's Head. I mean, someone just bothered to watch that show and hated it with all their guts, and they just threw it out in the pond. Because, I mean, people are, I guess, are known to do that. I guess that's one way to get rid of Herman's Head. Because that's, I mean, from what I've heard, it's a terrible show. However, for me, I never even watched it. Because I never was into I was never into Nickelodeon back then. Real good, you see? And that's that, I guess. It's my go to fish in every body of water in Tandor. Well, then get to moving then, instead of just remaining there in stasis. Anyway, I think we must head west, for it must be... Oh! We have another trainer I see ahead. Well, let's... That was my very bad broken record sound effect impression, but anyway, next time on Pokemon Uranium, I'm going to be plucking those berries I see, and I'll be talking to that farm girl who I'm suspecting to be a trainer, but is an NPC in disguise, or plays one on TV.